After Cristiano Ronaldo left Real Madrid, the club needed someone capable of carrying football's biggest stage into a new era. And in 2019, they chose Eden Hazard, one of the Premier League's greatest entertainers. A player defenders feared, a magician with the ball at his feet. Madrid fans believed they had signed the perfect Galáctico. Over 50,000 supporters filled the Bernabéu just to welcome him. Everything pointed toward greatness. But only a few years later, the dream was over. No Ballon d'Or, no legendary Champions League nights, no unforgettable Madrid era. Just one question football fans still ask today. What went wrong? Before Real Madrid, Eden Hazard was football's golden boy. Long before the fame, the trophies, and the massive transfer fees, Hazard was just a gifted young player growing up in Belgium, obsessed with football. Even as a child, people around him knew he was different. The balance, the dribbling, the confidence, it all came naturally, and it didn't take long before Europe noticed. Hazard eventually joined Lille in France, where his talent exploded onto the scene. At Lille, he wasn't just another young prospect. He became the heart of the team. Defenders couldn't stop him. Fans loved him because he played football with joy. Everything looked effortless. And by the age of 20, Eden Hazard was already one of the most exciting young players in Europe. Big clubs began circling around him. But in 2012, Hazard made the move that would change his career forever. Chelsea. At the time, the Premier League was the toughest league in the world. Fast, physical, ruthless. Many technical players struggled to adapt. Hazard made it look easy. From his very first season, he became one of Chelsea's most important players. Every week, he embarrassed defenders. He could turn in tight spaces effortlessly, glide past tackles, create chances from absolutely nothing. And unlike many flair players, Hazard delivered consistently. Goals, assists, match-winning performances. Season after season, he carried Chelsea through difficult moments. Under Jose Mourinho, Hazard evolved into a complete superstar. Mourinho trusted him completely. Chelsea fans worshipped him, and in return, Hazard gave them unforgettable moments. Solo goals, last-minute magic, big performances in massive games. At his best, Hazard wasn't just world-class. He was nearly unstoppable. Some even believed he was the closest thing football had to Lionel Messi after Cristiano Ronaldo. And then came the move everyone expected. Real Madrid. For years, Madrid had admired Hazard. And after Cristiano Ronaldo left for Juventus, the club finally decided it was time. They needed a new superstar, someone capable of bringing excitement back to the Bernabéu. And Hazard seemed perfect. In the summer of 2019, Real Madrid officially signed him for over 100 million euros. The expectations were enormous. This wasn't just another transfer. Hazard was expected to become the face of a new era. Fans packed the Bernabéu for his unveiling. Thousands arrived just to watch him walk onto the pitch wearing white. The atmosphere felt electric. Hazard smiled proudly as he held the famous Madrid shirt. It looked like the beginning of something legendary. But even during the presentation, some fans noticed something strange. Hazard looked slightly overweight. At first, people joked about it. Nobody thought it would matter. But looking back now, it was the first warning sign. Still, the excitement remained massive. After all, this was Eden Hazard, the same player who tortured Premier League defenders for years. Surely he would dominate Spain too. But football doesn't always follow the script. Almost immediately, things started going wrong. Small injuries interrupted Hazard's rhythm early into his first season. Nothing major at first, but enough to slow him down. And for a player whose game depended on explosiveness and balance, rhythm was everything. Hazard needed momentum. He needed confidence. Instead, he spent weeks moving in and out of fitness. Then came the moment many fans believed changed his career forever. A Champions League game against Paris Saint-Germain. During the match, Thomas Meunier challenged Hazard heavily. The tackle damaged Hazard's ankle. And after that moment, something changed. He was never truly the same again. The explosiveness that once terrified defenders slowly disappeared. At Chelsea, Hazard could accelerate past players effortlessly. At Madrid, he suddenly looked slower, less sharp, less confident. and the injuries kept coming. Every time it looked like Hazard was finally ready to restart his Madrid career, another setback arrived. Ankle injuries, muscle problems, fitness issues. It became a cycle that never ended. And slowly, frustration began growing around him. Real Madrid is not a patient club. At Chelsea, Hazard was protected by love from the fans. At Madrid, expectations are brutal, especially when you arrive as the man expected to replace Cristiano Ronaldo. The media pressure became relentless. Spanish newspapers criticized everything: his performances, his fitness, his body language. Every bad game became a headline. Every injury became a debate. Some accused him of lacking professionalism. Others believed he never took his physical condition seriously enough. Then confidence started disappearing. And confidence is everything for players like Eden Hazard. At Chelsea, he played with freedom. He attacked defenders constantly. He demanded the ball. He entertained. But at Madrid, the fearless dribbler slowly vanished. Hazard stopped taking risks. Sometimes he looked hesitant, even in one-on-one situations. It felt like he no longer trusted his own body. And maybe he didn't. Football fans around the world kept waiting for the real Eden Hazard to appear. But it never truly happened. There were flashes, of course. Moments where you could still see the genius. A clever turn. A brilliant pass. A quick dribble. Tiny reminders of the player he once was. But the consistency was gone. The magic was fading. And then came one of the most controversial moments of his Madrid career. After Real Madrid were eliminated from the Champions League by Chelsea, cameras caught Hazard laughing with his former teammates after the match. Madrid fans exploded with anger. To many supporters, it felt disrespectful. Their team had just been knocked out, and their superstar signing appeared relaxed and smiling. Whether the criticism was fair or not, the relationship between Hazard and the Madrid fans was badly damaged after that night. From that moment, many supporters completely lost faith in him. And, sadly, the ending arrived quietly. No legendary farewell. No emotional final match. No glorious redemption story. Just disappointment. Eventually, Real Madrid and Hazard agreed to part ways. One of football's most exciting talents had become one of the club's biggest disappointments. And that's what makes Hazard's story so sad. Because this wasn't an average player. This was a football genius. A player capable of making defenders look helpless. Still, despite everything that happened in Spain, football fans will never forget the player Hazard once was. Because at his best, Eden Hazard was pure magic.